welcome. Episode 8. I'm Beatrice.
I'm Angel.
And this is the
A and B
Entertainment Podcast. Welcome. All right, so today we're going to talk about red flags. Today's discussion is going to be about red flags. All right, so we're going to start this off by the one you had and then the scenario I had. So the first scenario Andrew had, tell them on your phone about the date.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Yeah.
So basically, right on the Shade Room teams, I think.
Shade Room? You got it from Shade Room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
What's it called? This guy and this girl, they were texting, and like he was asking her like if she wanted to like go on like a date, like to get ice cream, right? Because like apparently like they just met and he was like trying to get to know her, and then she basically responded like as a 26-year-old woman, like she was like, I feel like that. She said she felt like that was like the bare minimum, and like that would have been a waste of time for her. And he was just like, okay, and they just moved on from that.
So go to what kind of date?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. So dates could be all kind of days. You could spend money or you cannot spend money. Sometimes a date could be a walk in the park. Sometimes a date could be like they doing on YouTube. People just sit in the car and talk. So dates could be all kind of things. But a lot of women feel like men need to spend money. And I mean, there is a such thing as a cheap date too. But I feel like when you first have a date, getting ice cream and just having some great conversation is a great date. Going to Krispy Kreme, getting some donuts, chilling, drinking coffee, talking, that's a great date. Meeting somebody at Starbucks, you just drinking your refresher. I mean, those are great dates. You have great conversation, not a lot of noise, and you get to talk. Some people have days in the club. They can't talk. Too much noise, too much music. So I think that's a great date. What do you think about that girl that said no? That's not her up her alley. Like, no, that's too cheap for her.
I mean, that's her business. If she feel that way, then it is what it is.
I can't hear you.
I said that's her business. It is what it is if she feels like that.
You think that she's a gold digger?
No.
No? Okay. You think she's a quality woman? You know how men spend money on quality sometimes. You think she could be a quality woman?
I don't know. I don't know her.
Her standards are not ice cream.
I guess. Like, I don't know really.
What if she said no because she's lactose intolerant?
She should have said that.
Instead of the cheap date, right?
There's no reason as to why you had to say all that instead of just saying you're lactose.
Right. I mean, because this could be embarrassing, though.
It's nothing embarrassing about it. It's a natural thing. She's not the only person in the world that's lactose.
Yeah.
If she would have told her that, he would have came up with something else.
Yeah. But sometimes it's embarrassing to be like, I'm lactose. Like, how do you tell your person you just meet, like, listen, I'm lactose?
It's easy. Like, they don't know you, so that's a thing. That's something you could tell them so they could know you more.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
So what are your thoughts about the paying on the first date? Should it just be the guy that pays on the first date? Because, like, let's say, we go get some ice cream, and now the check comes. Who should be paying? First date.
For me, whoever like came up with the idea, whoever planned it, whoever was like, oh, we're gonna go do this, they're the one that should pay. So if I'm taking my do it on a date, I'm gonna pay because I took you out. But if you taking me out, I feel as though you should pay.
But on the first date, let's go back to the first date scenario. What
If he thought of it, yeah. But like some girls be the first person to like
for the first
plan
date?
out their first date. So if she planned it out first, she should pay for it.
Okay. I feel like if a girl pays on the first date, then the guy's gonna always think she's gonna pay, cause it's the first
That's
date.
only if you tell.
It's like a first impression.
That's only if you like don't tell them. Like if I don't tell him my way of thinking just now, he's gonna probably assume that. But I'm not gonna let him assume that.
Okay. All right. I like that. I also feel like it makes a guy look better and have a better chance of a second date if he pays on the first date. Like he'll have a better chance of a second date if I see he wants to pay for the first date.
That's your way of thinking.
You don't think like that?
I mean, it depends on how the date goes. Like even if like you could have paid for the first date and I probably didn't even like you, don't mean you getting a second one.
Okay.
So like, you know.
I get that. I get that too. All right. Well, let's go to my scenario now. So my scenario, the guy, he was dating two girls, trying to figure out which girl he liked best. So when you're in a dating phase, you're not boyfriend, girlfriend yet, so you're allowed to date as many people as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So in this dating phase, he was dating two girls, and one girl, he would lie to her a lot, and then the other girl, he would tell her the truth. So my question to you the other day was, who do you think he cares for more? Is it the one he's lying to, or is it the one he's telling the truth to? And tell the people what you said.
I said who he was telling the truth to.
And why? Why you feel like the one he's telling the truth to is the one he cares about more?
Because like when you find out someone's been lying to you this whole time, like bro, it's like there's no way. Like, but like if someone been telling you the truth this whole time, then like you should already be knowing what's coming, or like, you know, like there's no reason as to why you should be surprised. Like if he's showing you your true colors out the gate and he telling you everything he been doing, like there's no reason you should like be surprised when like you see it in 4K. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something about being lied to that just
Isn't your thing?
Yeah, like. Mm-mm.
But sometimes the guy says the one he's lying to is the one he's protecting the feelings because he cares about her, so
That's
he's
dumb,
protecting her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would rather not tell the girl that he's dating two girls so that the girl won't stop dating him, or so that the girl won't like him less because now he's telling her the whole truth. Because some girls, they always say, tell me the truth, tell me the truth. But when you tell them the truth, they can't handle it, some girls. So
I mean, the truth hurts, but I feel as though lying hurts more. Like, I don't know, like there's no, I don't know, being secretive and all that, it's not cute to me, bro. And like, even if like you trying to go about like trying to protect my feelings,
so
you're not protecting my feelings, because like once I find out, I'm still gonna be hurt, because you lied all those times, numerous times. It's like, I don't see the point, because I'm gonna find out eventually. It's not like the lie gonna go on forever. So,
but sometimes they say what you don't know won't hurt you. So sometimes you might not find out that he was dating two girls at the same time and then he chose you. You might not know that ever. You know? So is it better to know everything sometimes? I don't think so. I think so. You should know what you should know is important, and what is not important, you shouldn't even know.
So you don't think that's important?
That he's dating multiple people. I mean, we're not in a relationship yet, so it's really not my business. Now, if we get like sexual or something like, then I would need to know those things because of my safety and my health. But that's
the whole thing then. So why are you lying to me if we're not even together? And we just dating? Because like, what's going to happen when we actually together? No.
Yeah, that's true. I get your point, though. I get it. But there's another side to it, too. So you have to look at it both sides. For me, I would think the one that he's lying to is the one that he's protecting her feelings. But if he has to lie to you from the gate, then he probably will always continue to lie to you. The girls that do know the truth are usually the side chicks, they call them, because the side chicks know that he has a girl or know that he's in a relationship and you come second. So it's like when he has time for you, then he's gonna tell you when he's around you and the girl calls, he's being honest with you. You know that the girl's on the phone. Those kind of things I can't agree with. So I would rather be kind of lied to, I think.
Them girls like that blow me, because there's no way you know full and well what he doing. You gonna sit here and just lose all respect for yourself and deal with it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls out there like that. And it's kind of messed up, you know. But then also you have to look at it like there were some girls or a lot of women that don't know. They're in a situation and they don't know. So
that's fine because you don't know. But I'm just talking about for the ones that do know. Like, you have no respect for yourself.
yeah, for sure. So then there's scenario 3. Scenario 3 is a guy who was dating this girl from a foreign country. She's Venezuelan or something like that, but she speaks English. He's black. And he's been with her for 4 years. They've been together for 4 years. They have one miscarriage, and they're currently engaged. And then they were going through relationship issues of course, trust and all those things. So he stepped out on her. And for the past 2 years, he's been also dating another girl. And they about to be, they also, I'm skipping a part. He's dating another girl for 2 years, as well as the one for 4 years. And the one for 2 years also had a miscarriage. And they're about to be engaged. He's setting up this whole proposal thing for her. So then the girl 4 years does her investigation because she feels like something is off. She finds out that he's cheating and has this whole proposal coming up, and the girls tag team him. They come together to confront him, and the one who's having the whole party is shocked about his reaction because he cares for the 4-year relationship more than the 2-year. And so both of them leave him, and he ends up alone. And I feel like in that situation, I wouldn't be able to tag team. I mean, it was smarter to do it that way because the end result was great for both of them. But I feel like I wouldn't be able to tag team because it's like, it's a lot. Not only did you get pregnant by him too, you're about to be engaged too. Like, it's too much. I would end up fighting both of them. How would you handle that?
I don't know, bro. I probably wouldn't have tag team either, but it's not because like I got any problem with her. It's just like, I don't know, like I just don't feel like she should be there when I confront him myself, because like that's a whole personal thing. I don't know. I couldn't do that.
But he lied. He would lie. So like, if the whole thing about tag team is like they felt like he would lie to each of them and still drag it out separate versus them coming together and bringing all the truth together.
I wouldn't let nothing drag out. Like, just because I'm confronting you doesn't mean I still care. I'm only confronting you so you know that this isn't like anything to be talked about anymore. Like, it's over. We're done. And that's it.
Yeah. But feelings were involved. They both were pregnant by him, so they both cared. They both wanted to marry him, so they both love him, obviously.
That's
so
crazy.
Feelings are involved, you know.
That's crazy.
It's real crazy, but these are reality things that's happening right now. And I feel like, being lied to and play with your emotions could be a deadly thing. You know, a lot of people die because of relationships, because of infidelity, because of being unfaithful, because you breaking people's heart, you playing with people's heart and emotions, you know.
At the end of the day, I don't care how much I love you. At the end of the day, if you don't respect me, it is what it is. I don't care who you are. So, that's it.
Yeah, but when you got your feelings involved, it's easier said than done, they say, you know.
Probably, but like, I don't care. Like, it's a respect thing. Like, just because I love you don't mean I'm going to lose all respect I have for myself and just continue to let you play in my face knowing what you did.
Yeah. I'm glad both of them left him too. And I feel like both of them had a miscarriage for a reason. Sometimes God knows that your life is not supposed to have this person in your life. That's why I hate when girls have a miscarriage and they keep trying with the same guy. Because it's like a sign. It's like God is telling you, don't have kids with this person. But you keep on trying to force it, and eventually it's going to happen, and the outcome is not going to be what you want. What you think? Or is a miscarriage just an accident? Let's keep trying. I feel like it's a sign. It's a sign. If God really wants you to be a family, then you would be a family. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but for some people, but for some people, like, it's just like her body,
Can't carry.
handle that, you know.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, sometimes it's not even a sign. Sometimes it's like you can't.
Yeah, you can't carry. But I've also seen girls that had several miscarriages and then they date a new person and they end up pregnant and fine, have the baby. I've seen that too. So I feel like sometimes you can't carry with certain people. I don't know. Because there's another situation. Gabrielle Union, she's famous actress. She's married to Dwayne Wade, the basketball player, and she couldn't carry kids. She couldn't at all. And so she got a surrogate, and they have a baby Kaya together. She's a beautiful girl. So in that situation, maybe I will understand. Okay, she can't have kids, you know, but where girls can have kids and they know they can have kids and they have a miscarriage, I feel like it's a sign. Yeah. So these situations are a lot of red flags. So the topic of today is red flags. So
I don't really think the first one was a red flag though. Like,
it is. That's a gold digger to me. That girl's a gold digger. If she doesn't let you buy her just ice cream, she's a gold digger. She wants fine dining first date.
I don't know. I just felt as though she felt too entitled, and I don't know. I don't think it was a red flag. I mean, probably like if I was the dude, I wouldn't talk to her no more.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe other dudes like that. So.
Some guys are rich and they don't do cheap dates at all. They do fine dining. She probably was with the wrong guy. But even the rich guys that do the fine dining doesn't mean they're going to take you as quality if they do fine dining for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, what make you special? Everybody gets fine dining. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that's a red flag for a guy. Your scenario too, I think, is a red flag if the girl feels like she never got to pay. That's another red flag. Because eventually you got to pay. A guy likes to be catered to too.
That's what I be trying to tell people, man.
But I don't think, because I'm like this too, I'm like that too. First date, I don't think you should be paid as a woman. I don't. I feel like the guy is doing the first impression. He should be opening the doors, opening the chairs, grabbing the bill first date, because it makes a guy look like he's a man. It makes him look like a quality man. Now, if it's just like a fling or if it's just something that you know is not going to turn into nothing and y'all want to go Dutch, which is we go half and half, that's fine. But for me to pay a whole bill on first date, I don't agree with that.
I stand by what I said. It depends on who planned it and who's taking who out. So.
Okay. Well, also, the second scenario, with the dating and the lying and the telling the truth, what are those red flags to you? You said lying would be a big red flag for you.
Lying is a form of disrespect. So any kind of form of disrespect is a red flag and it's an immediate turn off.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna work for me. Anytime. I don't care how
Why
much
you
I
talk
liked
so
you.
low? Talk loud.
I don't care how much I liked you. I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm not doing it.
So what's another red flag for you in that situation?
Mm-hmm.
Scenario number 2, the lying and the telling the truth and the dating, the openly dating. and caring about feelings and all of that. Which one was another red flag in there? So lying would be one. What else?
I don't know. Being secretive probably.
Yeah, secrets are. Yeah, carrying secrets. But I mean, first impression, you can't know everything, right?
I don't want to know everything, but I don't want to be lied to either.
Right. So that would go back to the lying, the secretive. Yeah. I would say a red flag would be too if he can't tell the girls that he's out here dating. Like, do the girls think we're in a relationship? That
You didn't tell them that?
No.
Bro.
The unclarity, the what's the word? When you're not clear about something, it's like that's a red flag because I can't read your mind. I don't know what you're doing. Are you playing with people's emotions? Do we have the same page? Like, being on the same page is a big one. Like, if you're dating, I should be able to date too. If I'm dating, see now that gets tricky too because Blueface feel like Krishan can't do what he do because he a man and she a woman, and
Nobody care what that nigga talking about.
But there's a lot of men that feel like the double standards of the world, the double standards really do exist.
That's too bad.
And now in 2023, I feel like those double standards are out the window. If you could date several women, I could date several men. Who are you to tell me I can't, right?
Oh my God, I'm done with the double standards. Like, if any nigga try to, you know what I'm saying, throw that in my face, like, just move from around me, bro. Because, no.
But if a woman wants to or doesn't want to, it's her choice if she wants to be like the man or not. But it's still my choice. It's a double standard when you say a man should pay for everything and a woman don't pay for nothing. Now in 2023, as you can see, young adults feel like women should pay too. Back in the day, it was just men. It was only men working. It was only men income. It was only men providing. And the Bible says the man is the provider. So yes, a man should still provide and still pay for most of everything. But a woman that works these days, that are bosses, that are taking on these roles of men, are able to pay now too. Then you have the men that know that women are well off and they want to mooch off those women. We have that happening too. You got men that want to live in women's house, men that know the woman's working, so he'll take on the woman role of staying at home and watching the kids. What are your thoughts about those red flags? I feel like a man that doesn't want to be a man is a big red flag. You should always want to have an income. You think a man staying at home with the kids is cool while the woman work? That's a double standard too that I don't agree with. A man should always want to have a job, period. A man should have some kind of income. Now, if the woman's the only one with the income, she's making the most money. Now, that's different if she make more money than you. You still have an income. But if a woman is the only one providing, no, that's not how it should be. No, absolutely not. No. Another red flag in the third scenario that we gave, the third scenario about the two fiancés, the red flag would be if we having trouble in our relationship and a woman has an intuition already that he's cheating, more than likely he's cheating. Your intuition is a real thing that women should listen to because men don't have that. Women's intuition is always right. What you think?
Men do have that.
Men have intuition about their women?
Yes.
And you think their intuition is right about women cheating and stuff?
Yeah, a lot of women cheat.
I feel like
they're just more careful, so like they don't get caught as much as niggas, but like
what you mind as men? Yeah. I feel like men only feel that women are cheating when they're cheating. What you think?
I don't agree.
You think they know when a woman's cheating and they don't have to be cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think a man feels like a woman's always cheating when he's doing wrong. That's a lot of the
It
time.
depends. Like if it's like if you feel that way all the time, then more than likely you probably cheating.
Yeah.
But like if it's not an all the time thing, and it's like this one time you got this strong feeling like something wrong, then like nah, you ain't cheating.
He ain't cheating. Okay. I feel another red flag is if a woman is like very aggressive or very violent. Like she always hitting you in the beginning, like playfully. She could be a violent kind of
And
woman.
it's crazy because like dudes nowadays they like that stuff,
Right?
and I don't understand it. Like I can't do that. I'm not about to be hitting on you all
I
day.
mean, dudes like a feisty woman, but I think it's a thin line between feisty and violent.
Overly aggressive.
Violent. Like if you hit men, because that's a such thing too as men getting beat on. I mean, it's a very thin line between you being feisty and tough to violent. You know, it's a thin line. Um, I don't know. I feel like another red flag would be a man being controlling, like he don't want you going out with your friends. So he started telling you, "Hey, babe, tell her no, you're gonna stay in with me." And you thinking, "Oh, it's cute in the beginning," and then you end up with no friends, and now he know that, and now he becomes the violent one because you know what I'm saying. That happens to a lot of women. You have to watch the controlling man. Don't let him control your life. You can't make a relationship everything. Like you can't make it your everything. You could put into it a lot of you, but don't make it your world. You should still have family, you should still have friends, you should still have me time, and you should still center everything for you. You should always have the self-love part. Because if you lose that part of yourself, then it's gonna be hard for other people to love you. That's my opinion. What you think? You agree? Yes. Another red flag for a woman to a man, what would you think?
What you mean, like my own? Like
Yeah, for a woman.
I would say like not communicating, cause a lot of girls like they expect dudes to read their minds, and they be mad, they be sad, and the dude don't know why. You feel me? And it's like you gotta tell him, cause he's not gonna know what he did to you.
Right.
And then if he do it again, you gonna have that same reaction, but you ain't tell him what he did the first time. So it's technically your fault that you didn't tell him.
Yeah, you didn't tell him. Yeah, I'm like that. Like if I'm upset about something and I don't want to tell you, I'll shut down. I'll shut down. And then he'll be like, "What's wrong? You all right?" I'm all right. But you know I'm not all right. See, that's another thing too. Like once you get to know somebody, you know, like when they be like, I'm fine," or "Yeah, and you know they really not fine. Like, but you gotta get to know the person. If you don't know that, then you're gonna think they're fine. And then later on, I'ma blow up because we didn't address it. So now it's like later on we're gonna address it, and you thinking this whole time I was fine, right? Because I said I was fine, right? And I wasn't. Yeah, that's a good one. Communication is big. So you said communication, respect, being
and
honest.
comprehension. If you don't understand each other, then
Oh, that's a big one. Comprehension. So not only listening, but comprehending what I'm saying.
cause like you don't gotta agree, but like at least understand why I feel like that.
Right. Okay. I like that one. That's a good one, comprehension. Because sometimes guys do listen. Like, you be like, "I want more flowers. I want more this, more that." They come up with flowers, but that's not the flower that I wanted. Or that's not.
It's not even like that, like, cause I don't just want flowers just because, like, I want like
I
a
do.
reason. I want a reason behind it. Like I'm like you got me flowers because you was thinking about me. For
Yeah.
Me. Like I don't want you to just give me flowers just because I told you
Told
to give
you
me
I
some
like
flowers.
flowers. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
That's a good one, too. The show we used to watch, Insecure, I feel like he comprehended her, but he wasn't listening because he wasn't in a good place himself at that time. Like his self-esteem was kind of down, And even though she tried to uplift his self-esteem, because he was struggling in and out of work, I feel like it's a man. It's a lot to do with self. Like, we could tell you all day, you doing good. We your biggest cheerleader. Yeah, yeah. Come on, you could do it. But if you don't have that self motivation, which is my red flag, the self motivation part, then you ain't never gonna do it. You ain't never gonna get up. You ain't never gonna look for real. And he had to get that self motivation, and it was a bad way after she cheated, but he got it to get himself up and get himself together, right? And then in the long run, they ended up together, but it just took all of that for you to learn the hard way. You got to have the self motivation.
Yeah, that's another red flag. Like not having like self discipline, like and like being like real dependable on other people.
Yeah, relying on other people. Yeah, that's true too. I think a red flag lately for me too is family. Like, if you're not close with family, or you don't love your family, that could be a big red flag. And I'm probably a big red flag for certain things with that.
I mean, it depends on why you don't like mess with them. Cause like some families really be going through it.
Yeah.
So like, if you tell me, I'm gonna understand. Like, if there's like no reason behind it, or if it's like something little, I might encourage you to like reach out, talk. But
all right, let me tell you this too. So now that I'm getting older, younger guys want to talk to me. So I feel like a red flag would be like me dating somebody the age of my son. Like, that's crazy. That's a big red flag. Like, I know you're attracted to me and everything. I might be even attracted to you, but if you could be my son, like, that's crazy. So I think that's a red flag. Another one I think too is like the women that like when you take them out and they're not very mannerable, they're real ghetto. Like, it depends on the guy though. The guy might like a ghetto woman. I don't know. But I feel like if you want fine dining, know how to act in fine dining. I can't take you to fine dining and the chick is flying off the table because you don't know how to use a knife and a fork.
I'm not about to use a knife and a fork for chicken.
I'm just saying, like, yes, you could with the baked chicken or whatever.
Doing that.
But it's a fine dining. We talking fine dining.
I eat with my hands when I eat chicken, bro, and I'm gonna continue to do that. Now, if it's steak or something, then okay.
Yeah.
But like, not no chicken.
But I'm just giving an example. Like fine dining places, they come out with all this. It's small portion of food. They give you the knife and the fork. You don't know how to use it, and you want to go to fine dining.
I don't know. I feel like that's a red flag. If we're gonna, if every day is fine dining, I feel like that's a red flag.
Right, cause he could do that for everybody.
No, that's not even why. Like, cause me personally, I don't even like stuff like that for real to do it all the time. Like, if we doing that every time I see you, I'm not even like you no more. Cause I don't even like what we're doing. No.
So I'm going to bring that to the pizza and lobster thing I taught you, that my mother taught me. You remember that? Mm-hmm. The pizza versus the lobster. My mom
added chicken in the middle too.
That's a steak.
And we said chicken.
Well, the pizza versus lobster, my mother taught me as a child. She said, my dear child, she always used to tell me, why you settle for these pizza men when you deserve lobster? And I never understood it because I love pizza. I love pizza. I'm comfortable with pizza. Pizza fills me up. And I love pizza. It tastes good. They treat me good. I like pizza. But my mom said I deserve lobster. And I never got it. So now that I'm older, I get it. I can teach it to my child. What she means is I deserve the best. I deserve the best quality man. I shouldn't settle for a regular man that doesn't have the quality she wants him to have for me. Right? But then when I started dating the lobster and the lobster, they were great lobster, but they didn't treat me like the pizza. They didn't value me like the pizza because they always have lobster for everybody. They could get any woman in the world because they are lobster. You get what I'm saying? And with that, it's like you have to make yourself stand out because of the big pool of women that they have in their life. And even then, when you stand out, they still will cheat on you. So it's like I want the middle of both of that. I want the guy that's gonna love and respect and also have the good qualities, which is a good fine piece of steak. So I don't know where you got chicken. I don't know if it's such chicken. But I would say a fine piece of steak. I'm good with the middle. What do you think? You get the whole scenario my mom was trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
You agree with it? Yeah. You in the middle with me or you in one or the other?
I'm in the middle, but I don't even like steak like that, so that's why I don't say steak.
How you would say chicken?
Yeah.
She would like chicken over pizza.
But then again, chicken is my pizza, so I don't know.
But there's different kind of chicken too. You got that chicken that's so small that they be serving.
Bro, if someone takes me out to a date like that, bro, I'm not going on a second one.
You know how those chicken places, they be giving you, they cut the whole chicken up and give you that little tiny piece of chicken. That's crazy to me. But then
I really hope a dude don't do that because you really just lost all chances with me.
But then there's chicken that's boneless and it comes real fat, like a chicken cutlet or something on top of a mashed potato with the gravy and all of that. And it's real fine looking.
I just want a wing, a breast, or a thigh. I don't want nothing else. All that other extra, no. Or tender, whatever.
Well, my daughter loves chicken, and there's a lot of people that love chicken, but it's certain places that cook it different than other places, and it doesn't really matter, but it does. So
it does, because if it's nasty, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, I don't think chicken can ever fully be nasty.
Nah, it can.
It
can.
Like pizza can't be nasty.
Yes, it can.
It's either too soft or it's too cheesy.
Yes, it can. We just had a pizza that was nasty.
But that's because they added like cheese whiz pizza on it. I mean, cheese on it.
I don't care. Pizza can be nasty. All food can be nasty. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because they always trying to do some extra stuff. Like, just vibe.
That's a great thing. Red flag if you don't vibe.
There's no way.
No, for real. The conversation got a vibe. The chemistry got a vibe. The place got a vibe. Everything got a vibe.
There's too many awkward moments.
Yeah, the silence. There's nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm like that though. I don't be knowing what to talk about for real.
But you gotta come up quick with something.
I know I'm a good conversation starter, and I can keep the conversation going. But like, if I'm not gonna put in effort, I might just stop talking.
Yeah. So that's a good one. We definitely gotta have good vibes. Definitely. And I learned this from my best friend. My best friend said she got married to a man she wasn't attracted to. And she grew to love him. And for me, I've tried that. I've tried to date men I wasn't attracted to who were really good guys. I mean, really good guys. But I can't force a chemistry. I can't force an attraction. I can't grow into loving you to me because it's like I'm forcing something that's already not there. It will eventually have me cheating on you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't do it. And as much as I love my friend, they happily married now and everything. I just can't do that. I would end up cheating on the guy. And I don't want to hurt nobody because I don't want nobody hurting me. You know what I'm saying? So I will always leave those guys alone. You can't force an attraction. Yes, you can grow to love somebody because they do so much for you. They show you so much affection, blah, blah, blah. But if the attraction is not there from the beginning, it's very hard to like force that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't think you should. I just don't think you should. So that would be a big one too. All right. And then learning from your brothers. What are some of the red flags from your brother? And don't say no names, but just the red flags.
Bro, no. I'm not about to air them out right there.
No, not like I'm saying from the two men that you know, they've taught you some things that men do that are red flags for women. What are some general red flags that we could talk about?
Um,
So we did a lot of lying. We did that. The cheating. We
I'm
did
not
that.
saying nothing. No.
You don't want to say it? I would say a red flag would also be if a man doesn't love his mom. Would that be a red flag?
You're saying they don't love you?
No.
That's what
my
I'm saying.
sons
Like,
love
they're
me.
going to misinterpret that. No.
But my sons love me. There's also the other spectrum of a mama's boy. There's two spectrums. There's one that don't respect and love their mom, and then there's a spectrum that's even farther than that, where they mama's boys. They love their mom to death. Everything mom is involved. You know what I'm saying? Those two are tricky too. You want an in-between kind of guy. You want a guy that loves his mom, but that's not too attached. Right?
But it really don't even really be the guy. Like, it be the mom. Like, sometimes the mom take it too far, and like they normalize how they act towards their child, but like it's really not something that should have been
It
normalized.
should have been normalized, yeah. But then when you are seeing, because you're a woman, when you have your son, the bond of a mom and a son is real strong.
Yeah, but I just know where I'm gonna draw my line at when it comes to that.
You can say that, but when it's here, it's different.
What you mean? Like, what do I have to do with his relationships?
I don't have nothing to do with it, and I try my best not to get involved with their relationships, but I'm gonna always tell them how I feel. I'm gonna always tell them if I feel like the girl is good for them, not good for them, the girl's doing this or the girl's not doing this.
I will too. Like, if he asks for like some advice or my opinion or something, then yeah. But like, I'm not gonna like
Just tell them.
Yeah, like I don't know, cause I mean, the only time I'm gonna tell my son something is if I see something real serious that I just don't like at all. You know what I'm saying? But like, if it's not like nothing crazy and like it's something like I could live with and something like I think could be fixed,
Then you leave it alone. Mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So this is the last one. Would you tell your son that you saw the girl with another guy? Would you get involved?
Yeah, that's my child.
It's your child.
Like, I know it's not my business, but like, cause
That's tricky. Cause he would not believe you. Maybe you try and break them up.
I don't know. It's like it's tricky. Cause she could, that really could just be like a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds crazy. Like, she got a dude friend, but like girls be having dude friends and all this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just misinterpret it and call my son and be like, "Hey, I think your girl cheating." It's not gonna be like that. Like, if I tell him, I might give his girlfriend a chance to tell him. If I see he's still clueless, then I'll be like, "Son, let me tell you something."
Then what if he don't believe you?
He'll find out one way or another. That's his problem. I'm not finna sit here.
Would you confront her?
Would I confront her? No, that's his job.
See, I'm that kind of mother. I would tell her and him together. And I'll be like, go ahead, say I'm lying. It'll be a whole issue.
Cause I don't know. Like, I don't want to argue with no little girl.
That's my son. What?
No.
I say you with a whole nother guy. I'm telling.
I'm going to tell him, but I'm not finna argue with her in front of him. Like, I don't think it's that deep.
Sure. I've been that friend that lost friends for telling my friends I seen they guys with a girl.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a friend thing to do. I don't know. I'm not just gonna.
I thought I was loyal, but they was mad at me.
I'm not just gonna let you get dogged out like that. But if that's how you want to live, then live that life for me. But don't get mad at me when I'm trying to be your friend and be helpful. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you didn't want me to know, if you didn't want to know that, then just say that, and I'm be like, oh, my fault, and I'm gonna leave it alone because it's not my business. I was just trying to
help you, right? Yeah. And I would want somebody to tell me. That's how I would look at it.
That's what I'm saying. Like when y'all get mad at that type of stuff, it's like, bro. Because if it was the other way around and you was like, she probably don't even want to know that, and don't tell me. Now I lost my boyfriend and my friend because there's no way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you find out the friend knew the whole time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. And then some friends want your man, so they be trying to break y'all up to be with your man. That stuff is crazy.
That's why I'll be introducing people to each other. Like,
them
you know
kind of girls, I swear, I will fight you so bad. If you was my good friend and you try to be with my man, or we are fighting.
Yeah, when I like introduce someone to my friends, and she's like, "Oh, he fine."
I'm gonna be like, yep, I know, thank you. I'm extra. Yep, I know,
There's no
thank
way,
you.
There's no way you thought about what you just said and said it
To
in
me,
front of me like that.
right.
Like, there's no way.
But I'm your mom. I would tell you that if I think your boyfriend's fine. I wouldn't.
Don't say fine though.
But I wouldn't want
say
him.
handsome.
You wouldn't
he's
know
cute,
that. You
but
wouldn't
like,
know
don't
that.
be here and be like, "Dang, Angel, he fine." Don't do that. Cause now I'm side eye you too. Cause that was dramatic.
But I'm still your mom. I would never. Look at me. I would never. I'm not that person. But you know, I would tell you, oh, he fine, girl. Go ahead. You got you one. I would say that. But since you don't like that now, and I'm listening to you, I'll be like, he handsome, baby.
Yeah. That's all you gotta say. Like, don't do too much.
I'm glad we're talking about this because I would have said something like that, like, girl, he fine. You done got you one. I would have said that. And I'm glad you told me. And when my sons too, I tell them, I be like, dang, she got a big ass. Or dang, she ugly. What's up with you? You ain't got good taste.
That's crazy.
Like, I tell them, I be like, your taste is horrible.
I don't know, cause like, to me, you ain't got the same taste for her.
Yeah, so I'll tell you. I be like, oh, I don't know.
Cause what I've seen,
Yeah, you only liked about one, maybe two. The rest, she like,